Hello, sir. How you doing?
Oh, the
Hello,
police.
buddy. I'm really sorry to bother you. How you doing? You right? What's your name, my friend?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Yeah. Yeah. It's very bright, your torch on me.
Yeah, I'm recording.
Okay, it's alright, we're recording you as well, so it's all
That's
fine.
fine.
It's all good.
Yeah, please, can you leave now, please?
Sir, did you hear that? Please,
Can you leave now?
What did you say?
Did you hear what your ex-partner said?
She's not my ex-partner.
Okay. Well, so I was under the
She's not
impression
my
she
partner.
was.
She's my wife.
Okay. But you've still been instructed to leave, haven't you? And this is indeed her property, as far as I'm understanding.
I'm a named occupant.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Because we have the issue last time, and the police came and they took your house from here. They asked you to leave last time.
When was that?
That should be around here. Is it? 2003 here.
I'm sorry, no one's
Yeah, they asked you to leave, and they are the one that request me, to go and remove your name, and they asked you to leave.
My name is on the tenancy.
No, it's
Could
not.
you bring the tenancy,
Do you have a
please?
copy of that?
No,
Exactly.
they send it to me on my
Bring,
email.
yeah, bring it on the
sure.
email.
What was your name, sir? Sorry, I didn't-
My name is Edward.
Edward. Nice to meet you, sir.
I don't know about that. You come into my home to get rid of me, and you said it's nice to meet me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't think it's nice to meet you.
Being polite, though, isn't it?
Well, there is no polite in breaking a home. There is no politeness in breaking a home, officer.
What do you mean breaking a home?
Yeah, coming into my home to get rid of me from my house,
Yeah.
and you say that is you being polite. There is nothing polite about that.
Okay.
Absolutely. I wouldn't come into your home,
We'll agree to disagree.
try to get you out of your home, and I say I'm being polite to you.
Yeah, okay.
I'd rather say you're doing your job as a British police officer.
We'll go with that. That's sweet. I'm all right.
Okay.
with that.
Sorry, I just...
No, you're
That's okay.
fine.
It's fine.
No rush.
No rush. So, what was your name, madam?
Yeah, one highlighted.
Lovely, okay. Hold on, I'll take this off so I can do it. Sir, I appreciate you probably can't see much with that light on, but would you be able to see this with me? So this is a copy of your tenancy from L&Q.
And what year was that, sir?
Sorry?
What year?
This is dated 24th of the 8th, 2018, from the tenancy start date of the 8th of the 7th, 2013, and it says tenancy end date not applicable. Hence, it's a rolling contract.
Yeah, a start
Your name,
date.
sir, isn't that on here? Name the tenant, that's this lady here. Your name is not
What
listed,
what
sir.
year was that issue?
Like I just said, sir. 24th of the 8th, 2018.
Okay.
You won't be able to see it, I suspect, but yeah. So your name is not on the tenancy agreement, sir. That does in fact mean that you don't have the right to be here if this lady doesn't want you to be here. So
Okay.
respectfully, she's asked you to leave. Yeah.
Okay.
Please, can you leave? She
Okay.
has the same power as us in this instance, but we're here just to prevent a breach of the peace. If you refuse to leave, a breach of the peace is likely to occur. We really don't want to do anything like that, so we respectfully ask you to leave.
Okay. Now,
Thank you. madam.
Thank you.
I'm happy that we've cleared that grey area.
Indeed.
Now, Lewisham Council has said to me, by virtue of being legally married, and the marriage is still binding, she cannot request me to leave.
Okay.
So have you got that in a bit on, have you got that as a document?
Confirmation.
I don't have it, but I could check. I could check.
How are you going
Who
to
does not
check?
have it?
Because this is also an
I have
LNQ
a-
property. It's
Yeah,
not,
it is.
It's
It
not
is.
Lewisham Council.
Yeah.
Yes, but they said to me, because I called them and I went there, I called them, and they said to me,
It's really blinding my eyes.
Yeah, would you mind just angling it down slightly, sir?
Oh,
it's not
sorry.
blinding us.
Yeah, sorry.
Thank you.
I said, let me put it down somewhere here.
Yeah, sweet. Yeah.
Worst case scenario, I'll call Lucian Council again, and you can have a chat with them.
No,
We
that's
don't
not,
need to do that.
So, because it's
Well,
falling
because
into,
they said to me,
it's falling into the realms of a civil matter, sir.
yeah, it is a
If
civil
you're
matter.
saying it's
It is a
civil
civil matter,
yeah.
and exactly what they said, that the police has no involvement in it.
Okay, respectfully,
Yeah.
that's what the council have told you. I
Yeah.
understand that, but from what we've got, this lady who is the owner, is the tenant, the only registered tenant of this property,
Yeah.
does not want you, who is not registered on this property,
Yeah.
in this place. Yeah,
And they said
She's asked
that-
you to leave. At the moment, it looks like you're refusing to take action on that. If you disagree with that, and you're saying the council told you this advice, which you have not provided in writing, that's
No,
a
you
civil
are an
matter,
officer
sir.
of the law.
I am, sir. So
Okay,
now I'm
so you know the law.
respectfully asking you to leave.
Excuse me. Let me.
Sir, you're going to leave.
Let me make my point. Let me
made
make
your
my
point,
point.
sir. You have to
No,
leave.
no, I'm saying to, I've not made my point. I'm saying to you, Lucian Council has said to me when I went to them
Yeah.
that my wife has evicted me. They said, you've called her your wife, which means, and they asked me, do you have a marriage certificate? I say, yes. Is the marriage certificate legal tender? No. Is the marriage certificate legally issued in Britain? I say, yes. They said to me, well, as long as the marriage is not annulled.
You don't need to shout. I'm just here. It's all right.
They said to me, as long as the marriage is not annulled, you have the legal right to be in the same house with her, and there is no violence involved. You have the same right that she has. You've got children together.
Yeah.
You have the same right to be in the house as she has.
Okay.
So if you tell me that that is not valid, if you tell me that that is a lie, that they have lied to me, I have a caseworker, okay, with Lucian Council for the homeless. I will take that to her, and what she has requested me to get from you lot, if you turn up, is a reference for this,
Okay, a cab number, I
We
guess.
can give you that. We can
and
do that.
an eviction notice issued by you that you remove me.
We
No,
don't,
we
we
don't
don't
do
issue
that.
eviction
Okay,
notices.
so you will give me
that
a
was-
reference.
We can give you a reference, yeah, of
You
course.
give, yeah, okay.
But you need to leave.
I will leave.
Amazing.
I will
Brilliant.
leave.
Come
Yeah,
on,
I'm
now.
happy that you've said that to me.
That's fine.
At least
But
that
I just
validates.
need to grab
Yeah,
your details as well before
yeah.
you go.
That validates everything that has occurred.
Yeah.
That validates everything that has occurred here
So
today.
you get a cab number, that's not
Yeah.
a problem at all. If
Okay.
you just grab your clothes and some shoes. Do you want me to? You.
Huh? Oh, yeah, you go. I'll make sure we're all right. Yeah, sweet.
We'll just be here.
Will you just,
I'll get her details.
and, yeah, thank you. I'll give you that reference number, shall I, sir?
Thank you.
Yeah. I'll start that once that's done, yeah? Joel 43.
There you go.
Can I get the cab number for our current sign, please, Bartram Road?
Is it 5 o'clock now?
5-2.
Barton Road is 5237 number.
Thank you. Is your reference number,
Any
sir?
units available?
So that's the reference. Oh, I know. Of course. That's the reference number of what you've asked for. Okay.
Okay, lovely.
Do you need to get changed? I'll give you a bit of privacy if you need.
Yeah, sure. It's a CAD S237.
No. So that's a 5. That's not poor handwriting. 5.
Okay, 237 slash 7
today's
May.
date, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
I'll give you a bit of privacy to get changed, my friend. All right.
All right then. I'm just gonna find some email that I could show
Do you
you.
mind showing me outdoors, sir? Yeah,
Okay.
Just get your stuff and we'll make all.
All right. Excuse me.
Go on.
Excuse me. Sure you appreciate the fact that I can't grab all of my stuff in one go.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna, because I'm going to work tonight.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take a few stuff. So how do we progress from there?
So the best thing that we can do with that is obviously it's not a massive amount of my business how you're going to do that, but what we can do is they can facilitate it at a later date. If so required, police can re-attend on an appointment to make sure there's not any further breaches of peace, so you can collect whatever stuff you need to. And I'm sure the other half of this argument can facilitate that as well. But I appreciate you can't take all of it tonight. That'd be madness. But yeah, that's no problem. They can facilitate that at a later time. That you're massively entitled to. Yeah, no worries.
I think I've got my caseworker's email here.
Hello guys, this is your girl Bridget Helpo and you're watching obodooyinboconnect. Don't come abroad now and start to misbehave and saying that, okay, I have rights, I know my rights. You know, the worst part that, you know, I don't like at all is women who, because of one misunderstanding or the other, they will be calling police for their husband. Let me tell you, what goes around comes around. You know, except if that man is abusing you. That's the only thing that I will support a woman calling police to arrest the husband or to send the husband out of the house, because I don't condone any form of abuse. If the man is not abusing you, he's not beating you or anything like that, he's not emotionally abusing you in any way, it's just misunderstanding or disagreement, why should you be calling police for your husband, for goodness sake? Check her now. And your children are there watching you. Let me tell you something, women that are doing that, you are sowing a very bad and evil seed. It's very, very bad that when it will come back to haunt you, you will not know. Remember that any seed that you plant today will grow. Some of you have children and you are there. Every day your children will be seeing you calling police for your husband. What kind of impression are you giving them? If you have a daughter, for instance, and they see police coming to your house every day, you want them to grow up knowing that, okay, this is what my mom did to my dad. Let me tell you something, children, the children that we have in this part of this world, they are not like the children in Africa. They are not emotionally that, you know, resilient. That's what I've learned from my experience with my children. They are not as resilient as the children in Africa. In Africa, children are so resilient because of the environment. But here, the environment is different. So our children are kind of soft. They are very soft emotionally. Any small thing, you know, they will cry. You know, things affect them more. It's not like things don't affect children in Africa, but they are resilient because of the environment where they are. Things are really different. So they build that resilience from very early age. So a man's, a young boy, his dad is his first hero. And for a little girl, the father is her first love. So a little girl will love her dad as the first role model of a man. So when they see you calling police for their hero, you know, the man that they love the most in this world, what kind of impression are you giving them? So please, don't do it. I beg you. Do not call police for your husband just because you know that they're going to send him out of the house because you have children. So the house becomes yours. At the end of the day, that house, you might think you've won, but you haven't, because of the damage that you are causing to your children. So guys, that first video that you saw, it was a video that was on social media. I saw it about a week or two ago floating on social media, but it was about just 1 minute video, and I was like, oh, I wish we knew more. A lot of people tagged me in it, but I decided not to vlog it because I didn't see this extended version of the video. So thankfully my sister here just sent me this video tonight, and I decided that, okay, perhaps it's time for us to touch on this one. So the second video you saw is my video that I did regarding this issue of calling police or not calling police in 2017. So most of you may not have seen it. Some of you, especially who are new on my platform, may not have seen that video. It's called African Women Stop That Nonsense. And in that video, I talked about how I personally feel, in my own view, and I might be wrong or right, but this is my personal opinion, that women should not be calling the police except they are being abused. I said it in 2017 and I stand on that in 2021. I still believe that Teba Jolo Sile Ejo le pada wa sile kewa je ore ko possible. Once you've been to the police station, no friendship again. It's finished. C'est fini. So we don't know much about their situation, what led to the woman calling the police. But all we can understand from the interaction there is that they live in a borough in London, South London, called Lewisham, and the woman is the owner of the flat, or the house is a council house. Her name is on the tenancy, right? The man's name was not on the tenancy because of, you know, the interaction he had with the police. Okay? And UK police can be very, very funny. I tell you, you guys saw how the guy was recording them and, you know, questioning them. In some other country, you couldn't do that. Yeah. UK police can be, if they want to, be very, very friendly. Right. Okay. So we don't know the backstory. So I'm not going to comment on something that I don't know. Now, a lot of people on social media will say, oh, this is how they behave. Oh, when they get abroad, oh, they send their husband packing. Oh. But there is no smoke without fire. But I don't know what that smoke is. All I know is that we are seeing the fire now. The fire is that the man is being told to leave. The police are saying leave. And the woman also said that this is not the first time she's calling the police. So I want to believe it's these cases of, okay, leave. Today you leave, tomorrow they are back. Next tomorrow you tell them to leave. You know, in 1 week or in 2 months, they are back again, back and forth. And this, for me, is very, very destructive. These are some of the issues we talked about in the recent live shows we've done. You know, this codependency and, you know, going back and forth, especially when law enforcement is involved. I don't like it. I really don't. Anyway, I don't know the couple. Maybe somebody out there has more knowledge about the backstory of what happened, what the man did or what he didn't do, why the woman felt like, you know, she wanted to remove him from her house, because the tenancy agreement shows that he is actually not included in the tenancy. This is a council house, so it's social housing, they are called. Okay, so it's not like they bought a house or he's a landlord or she's a landlord. They are renting from the council, which is what a lot of people do in this part of the world. The rent is cheaper. Okay, so this is the situation here. But she was able to demonstrate to the policeman that she's got tenancy for that property. She showed evidence, but he couldn't support his own evidence. He's just said that he's registered with the homeless. And this is what they usually do. My knowledge of homelessness, working with people who have homelessness in this country, tells me that for you to go to the council and tell them that you are homeless, there needs to be evidence. And that's why the man was asking for card number, which is the police reference number, and was also asking for an eviction notice. Unfortunately, police will not give you an eviction notice. It is the landlord that will give you. And he cannot get an eviction notice on this occasion because he is not being evicted by the landlord. It is his wife that is evicting him. So, except she, you know, gives him a letter to say, I don't want him in my house, I'm evicting him, then he's not going to get an eviction letter. So, I mean, the issues are complex. Some people will argue that, you know, some women do this out of spite, or maybe he did something she didn't like, or she got fed up and she was tired of him, or he's been doing a lot of nonsense. Others will argue that women capitalize, and this is mostly brothers that will say it, that women capitalize on the rights that they have given to them by Western society to do this to a man. So it's neither here nor there. But personally, I still believe that police should not be involved except in cases of abuse. This is my personal opinion. I said it in 2017 and I stand by it today. So I'm just going to leave it for you guys, you know, to unpick what you understand from this situation. I just wanted some people who had not seen that video to see a bit of it. I'm going to tag it here if you want to see the full video. I got a lot of bashing from women, I must say. Oh my God, how the tides have turned. Yeah, I got a lot of bashing from women who felt like I was taking the men's side. You see, in this world, you cannot win, you know. That time they said I was taking the men's side. Now they are saying I'm taking the women's side and bashing men. So you see what? The only person you can please in life is God Almighty. So that's all I'm going to say. Thanks a lot, guys. And then leave me your thoughts in the comment section. This will be very interesting. Let's continue the conversation in the comment section, and I will speak to you. I am back tomorrow on a live show with another lady. And I must say again, my live shows are not only for women. Please, if you are a man and you have a story you want to share confidentially without showing your identity, I am open. Please. It's just that it's only women that have been coming forward. It is not for only women. If you are a man out there and you have a story you want to share, everyone is welcome. Okay? All right. Thanks a lot, guys. And I will see you tomorrow in my live show, 7 p.m. on the dot. Don't miss it. Keep your notification on and do subscribe. I love you. Bye-bye.